Hello everyone, welcome back to Retro Smash TV. My name's Chris, thank you very much for joining me. Today is going to be a bit of a different car boot sale pickup video. I'll explain the reasons why, but today's video is going to be in the style of one of my favourite YouTubers. I talk about him all the time. I've already spoken to him and basically told him I'm going to rip off your channel, and he's absolutely fine with that. And it is the Gentleman of Games. So if you haven't already subscribed to Gentleman of Games, please do head over to his channel. I'm going to leave a link in the description. One of the nicest guys on YouTube. Really good at what he does. Goes to the car boot sales, cash converters, charity shops, picks up video games, takes them to CEX and builds up his collection to make it free. He also displays in the top corner how much he's got in credit, and it's just an amazing channel for anybody who's new to collecting, anybody who's a seasoned pro. You can learn a thing or two from the Gentleman of Games, so go and check him out. So the reason why this is a bit of a different video for me is because we went to the car boot sale, and literally I'm 30 seconds away from getting to the venue, to the car boot sale, and all of a sudden it just started raining. So my phone was getting wet, all people was covering stuff up, and it just didn't make for very good viewing, in my opinion. I was struggling with the app because my phone was wet. The touchscreen wasn't working, and basically I was getting the ump. So I decided to bin it all off because I didn't think I was going to find anything. But lo and behold, as you can see behind me, I have got a haul of car boot sale video games, 22 games in total. So I'll go through it all. I'll tell you how much it's going to trade in for, how much I paid for it, the normal stuff, but there isn't going to be any of the footage of me actually going around the car boot sale, just because I literally sacked it off. So I was with Chris, Retro Shiznik. We went to 2 car boot sales. To be fair, I didn't do very well at these car boot sales. He did really well, and I just wasn't on it in the morning. On the first thing in the morning, I just wasn't on it. I spent far too long at one stall, looking at Barbie and Scooby-Doo DVDs and how much they traded in for. And in the end, I only walked away from that one particular stall with a Virgin TV remote, which I paid £1 for. It was really shocking, even more shocking that when we got back to the car and we met up and Chris showed me what he got, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't believe it. And he had a massive haul. So again, that's how it goes at these car boot sales. Yeah, big shout out to Retro Shiznik. I couldn't think of a better person to go on the car boot sale hunts than Chris. So yeah, again, Chris, thanks for all your company, mate. Really appreciate it. So yeah, as I was saying, the first couple, what did we pick up? So I made, like I said, I was not on my A game. Usually I err on the side of caution, but I just thought F it this week and just went and bought the stuff. So I picked up this bundle in my hand for £4. So it consisted of a bundle of Skylander games. I don't know anything about Skylander games. These are pretty worthless from what I've seen on eBay. I'm going to try and bundle it up. If I can get £4 back, get my money back, I know I'm onto a winner on that. I picked up this WWE 12, the WrestleMania edition. CEX don't actually take this. They do sell it for £4.50. The reason why I don't think they take it is because it's the WrestleMania edition. I believe that's the DLC, and the DLCs are likely to be used. So it's basically you just got a case. So literally that's binned off as well. Picked up another WWE game, 2K14. So this actually does trade in to CEX for just £1.60. So I'm going to get £1.60 back. And then I picked this up. I've never seen it before. Again, this is a £1.60 trade into CEX, and it's Hulk Hogan's main event on the Xbox 360 Connect. I've never seen this before. So yeah, I thought it was quite cool, but literally for a £4 spend, I've already lost money on that unless I can sell those Skylanders, because yeah, £1.60, £3.20. I'm 80p down, and I've got 4 games. I probably ain't going to be able to shift on. So there was that. What else did we do? We'll come on to that after. I was at this point getting desperate, and I just picked up this Fallout 3 for £1. It trades in for, I've wrote it down on this pad, it trades in for £3, so I literally make £2. So far, all I've made is £3.20 on a voucher. So as you can see, I'm not in the best of moods, because I'm like, I could have stayed in bed. I could have done so much more with my time, but I'm out in a wet field getting rained on. So I headed to another car boot sale, and that's where things took a turn, because when I got there it was raining and there wasn't that many people walking around. They was all in their cars, they was under umbrellas and stuff, because all the sellers had stuff covered up. Well, I was like right at the front of the queue because I'd got there early, and I walked straight in and I managed to pick up a big bundle of video games here. Now, all of these cost me £20, okay? That's a lot of money for me, personally, when to just blow straight away. I'm very, very cautious with my money. And even though I've got 8 games here, so £2.50 each, I've not actually made any money on these. But I'll show you the reason why. So, the first 2 games I picked up was Grand Theft Auto 4 and Grand Theft Auto 5. You already own them. I can hear you screaming. I know I do. But the copies of these are absolutely mint. They have got really nice posters and manuals inside. So I had to pick these up so I can do a bit of surgery on my already existing games, so that I can just go and trade them in. It's a small price to pay for the stuff that's inside here. That means more to me than the actual game. So £2.50 each, so a £5. Now these only trade back into CEX for a grand total of £2.90. So free for a couple of quid. I'm paying for the basic, the guts in the game, the manual, the map. So yeah, again, I was quite happy to swallow that. Absolutely fine. There was this Harry Potter game. So again, £2.50 I've paid. It trades in for a £5, so I've made £2.50 back on a voucher on that. There was a couple more games. I thought this traded in for a bit more, and like I said, it was raining and I wasn't using the app. Metal Gear Solid, The Phantom Pain. So I paid £2.50 for this. This only trades in for £3, so there's only 50p there. And a Wii game, House of the Dead, Overkill. Really nice condition. Disc is immaculate. Again, this only trades in for £3, so 50p again. So you can see where I'm going with this. I'm not having a good time at all. Something I've picked up in the past, had good success with, Max Payne 3 on the Xbox 360. This trades in for £3 as well, so another 50p. Again, I can hear what you're saying. What are you playing at? This ain't your usual tactics. I know, but I wasn't on my A game. Saboteur. Now this one does trade in really, really well. So I pay £2.50 for this. This trades in for £8. That's a £5.50 profit on a voucher right there. Now, the reason why these were £2.50 each was because it was like £3 each or 4 for £10. And I was like, okay, that's fine. I found this. Captain America Super Soldier. Now this actually sells in CEX for £35. If I wanted to trade it in, which I don't, trades in for £23. Happy days. That's going straight into the collection. That's why I was blindsided by a lot of that stuff. So even though I've paid £20, this has basically cost me like £10 basically, because of what I'm going to get back on that. So buzzing to have that. I picked up this little Pokemon set. It's sealed, it's new. I just saw it was Pokemon. It was £2. I just thought I'd pick it up. It's literally a couple of quid on eBay. So again, not all Pokemon stuff is valuable. Picked up this. So guys, I always say it when I get to the car boot, so all the video games are gone, the resellers have mopped it up, the 5 AM crew, the people who are inside people's boots have already taken all the stuff, right? I'm not about that life. I'm not getting up at 4 AM to go and pick up a couple of video games. It's just not me. If that's what you want to do, fair play, crack on. That's your prerogative. It ain't mine. So the way I beat the resellers, because video games are easy. You've got the CEX app. You can spot them a mile away. You just pick them up. Potluck, you're going to get some valuable ones. But box sets. People sleeping on the box sets. I scan all the box sets because there's always one that's worth a little bit of money. And I've done well the last couple of weeks. Game of Thrones, I picked up. Lord of the Rings, those sort of box sets, the Transformers. So I picked up this, which is called Box of the Damned 2. There is 6 different horror films on this. I paid 50p for this, just 50p. It trades in for a massive £14, £13.50 profit on a voucher. CEX sell this for 28 quid. I paid 50p for this. Do not sleep on these, guys. I'm telling you, do not sleep on these. What else did we get? I made a massive mistake on this. Paid 50p for Pro Evolution Soccer 2016. I mistook it for the 2018 one, which was worth a couple of quid. So, got no need for that. The only thing I'm going to use it for is a spare case. Now, another one where I made a massive mistake. Again, this was early doors. I was not on it. The very first thing I bought, and it is this Metal Gear Solid 3 on the PlayStation 2. I don't own this, so this is going to probably go into the collection. And also, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3. Paid £1.50 each for these. They trade in for £2 on this one, so I'm making 50p. And then this one actually does trade in for £4, but I'm probably going to keep it. So all good there. What else did we... Right, my eyes absolutely lit up. So I was going through some CDs. I like to browse through the CDs just in case I can find some old hip hop that people just sleeping on, like Beastie Boys or something like that. Underneath all the CDs was this Pokemon, the Platinum version. So before I'd even carried on, I was just casually said, how much are the games in here? Didn't even know the games were in there. So 50p? I don't know, 50p? I was like, alright, yeah. Pokemon Platinum. Opened it up. There was no game in it, but a manual. So I was like, oh, there isn't, the game's not in it, unfortunately, love. She was like, oh, I don't even know where that is. Don't even know why that was in there. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, can I buy the case? She went, oh, you can have it, love. Just take it. It's fine. So I was like, all right, cool. So I've got Pokemon Platinum version, just the case. I might try and piece this together. That'd be quite a cool thing to do. So that was that. One of the subscribers, I'm so sorry I've forgotten your name. I do apologise. Handed me this. Quite cool. Pokemon Play trading card game thing. No idea what it is, but I'm going to keep that. So that's cool. Then we had some charity shop finds. So once I've done all the car boots, I'll always go and have a look in the charity shops. And I managed to pick up 2 games, Mario Kart and Wii Sports Resort, £1.50 each. This one trades in for £9 and this one trades in for £6. So there you have it. There is some good profit on there. Now, another charity shop I went in, they do buy one get one free on the media. So I picked up X-Men, the Rogue Cut Days of the Future Past. for £3.50. It trades in for £2. What you're saying, you're down £1.50. Well, you would be wrong, because the buy one get one free, the thing that was free, is Transformers Fall of Cybertron. Now CEX charge for this game like £28, and to trade in it would be £18. This is going into the collection. So guys, there you have it. Those are the pickups. In the next episode I will tell you how much CEX paid me for all of this stuff, along with last weekend's car boot haul. We're looking at probably about £100 in CEX credit, which will take us way over £300. So guys, if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more, hit the like button. It doesn't cost you anything. Hit the subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. I'm Chris, this is Retro Smash TV.